Hello guys, hoy vamos a trabajar en lo que es la lección 8A en su student book, okay? Page 98 and 99. Now, we're almost finished, okay? Ya casi terminamos, vamos a trabajar en la unidad 8. Por cuestiones de tiempo no vamos a terminar con la unidad 8, pero por lo menos quiero que veamos lo que es la lección 8A y 8B. Recordemos que para el próximo sábado tendremos nuestro examen oral, que ya les estaré platicando un poquito más de la dinámica de cómo lo vamos a hacer. Y el día 4 de julio vamos a tener nuestro examen escrito. Para el día 27, que es el examen oral, durante esa semana, ese fin de semana les voy a dar su temario para el examen escrito. Okay? Now, right now, what we're going to do, we're going to review or work on lesson 8A. Okay? Now, my first question is, have you ever read the newspaper, or do you like to read the newspaper? Now, you know what is a headline? A headline? Well, when we see the newspaper, we usually have a headline, ¿no? Lo que son los títulos. So what's the news about? Okay. Now on page 98, you have right there a newspaper article, and it has a title. It's a teens in the headline. What do you think this news is about? It says read the headline and look at the picture. What do you think the texts are about? Listen, read, and check your answers. We have two teenagers on the headlines, but what do you think are the news? Maybe the first one maybe won the lottery. What about the second one? Do you think they did something amazing, or they got lucky? What do you think happened? What we're going to do right now, we're going to listen and read the text, and you guys are going to tell me why are they in the headlines? ¿Por qué están en el periódico, o cuál es la noticia? Okay, so here we go.
Module 8, Fame. 8A, in the headlines. 1. Read. A. Read the headlines and look at the pictures. What do you think the texts are about? Listen, read, and check your answers. Teens in the headlines. Lucky teen wins dream trip. Last Tuesday, a teenager won a dream holiday just by going shopping. Jane Robson, a student at Kingsford School, was the 1 millionth customer at Megabuy supermarket, and she won a trip for two to New Zealand.
It's amazing. It's the first time I've ever won anything,
says Jane. And it seems it was the perfect prize for her too.
I'm so lucky. I won a trip to the country which I've always wanted to visit,
she says. 16-year-old Jane is going on the trip with her dad, but she feels sorry for the other customers.
It doesn't seem fair,
says Jane.
I only went in there for some chewing gum, and all of a sudden I was the person who won the trip.
First prize for teen artist. Guildford Council announced the winner of their wall design competition last night. They wanted local artists to design something to go on the huge north wall of the new town hall. Thousands of artists entered the competition, but the artist who won isn't famous. He's a student called Tim Blake, and he's just 13.
The design which Tim created is colourful and fun, and it's just the sort of image that we wanted to brighten up the town,
says Leona Wilkins, the organiser of the competition. Tim was really surprised with his win and wants to enter more art competitions now. Tim's design is going to appear on the new town hall, but he also won £5,000. He's going to give some money to his brother, but he's not sure what he wants to do with the rest of it yet.
Okay, so why are they in the headlines? Why are they in the newspaper? There's two different stories. The first story is a teenager. It says, lucky teen wins a dream trip. Gana un viaje, no? It wins a holiday. It says the first text It's about a teenager girl who won a dream holiday, okay? Fue un cliente, so she was a customer. The one doesn't customer, por ser el cliente, el número del cliente y ganó un viaje, ¿no? On the second text, it's this boy who won a competition. He won a well-designed competition. So both of them were on the headlines. One for winning a trip and the other one for winning a competition, right? So how was it? Easy? Difficult? Now, right here on the next exercise, it says read again and write J for Jane and T for team or V for both, okay? Dependiendo a quién pertenezca el statement, van a poner J, T, or B if it's both of them, both, okay? For example, number one, it says this person didn't know about the competition. So the person didn't know about the competition. It was for Jane, okay? So she was surprised when she won because she didn't really know about the customer and the trip or anything, right? Now, this is what you're going to do. You're going to go back to the text and find these answers, okay? I am going to give you a few minutes, pause the video, do the exercise, then come back and check your answers. Okay, now that you are back and that you have checked your answers, well, find your answers, let's check them, okay? So number two, this person did something for others to see. Who was it? It was team, okay? Right there on the first exercise. It's a well-designed competition. He wanted local artists to design something to go with huge blah, blah, blah. He's a student called Tim Blake, okay? So he designed the wall. This person is going to share his or her prize. Who's going to share? Share with someone else. Both of them, okay? Both of them are going to share the prize. Number four, this person didn't expect to win. Didn't expect to win. No esperaba ganar. Both, ninguno de los dos, en realidad. Uno de ellos ni sabía sobre el concurso y el otro, pues, en realidad no sabía si iba a ganar o esperaba ganar. So this person has decided to enter similar competitions. That is team, okay? After he wins the competition for the wall design, he wants to do more competitions, right? And the last one, number six, this person wants something without doing anything. Uno de ellos fue una competencia, el otro fue pura suerte, entonces no hizo absolutamente nada. So Jane, okay, very good. All right, guys, let's move on to the next exercise. And it says, read again. What do the highlighted words refer to? En su texto, en su libro, van a ver que en el texto vienen unas palabras que están subrayadas. Bueno, tienen highlighter, ¿no? Marca texto. Entonces, ¿a qué se refieren? Si ustedes se fijan, son palabras como it, her, their, they, he, it. O sea, que hacen referencia a una cosa que ya se mencionó. Pero ¿a qué hacen referencia? Por ejemplo, la número uno, that is it. If we go back to the text, it says a trip. She won a trip for two to New Zealand. That was what the reference, okay? Entonces, normalmente todas estas palabras hacen referencia a algo que ya es mencionado, okay? En el caso de it, it's amazing, it's the first time, blah, blah, blah. So, we will say the trip to New Zealand, okay? So, for example, her. Her es una palabra que usamos para hablar de una persona, normalmente, mujer, ¿no? So, in this case, her, who is it referring for? A teenager going on shopping, Jane Robson. A student, blah, blah, blah. So, in this case, we're referring to Jane. So, you're going to go back to the text and are going to do the next few words, okay? So, pausan el video, hacen el ejercicio, luego regresan y revisamos respuestas. Okay, now that you have finished, let's check, okay? Now, for example, on number 3, we have there. So what is the reference to there? If you go back, megabyte market, okay? So that is the answer for number 3. What about number 4? They. Guilford Council, okay? Number 5. Tim Blake, the artist. The artist and Tim Blake. Number 6. The designed. Number 7. The money. Very good. All right, guys, let's move on to the next exercise. If you have any questions, please just go back to text or leave any message or any comments right here on the video, all right? Remember that. Now, on the next exercise, we have vocabulary. Sometimes to make a new word, we need a noun. En este idioma, normalmente, hacemos palabras compuestas. Dentro de una palabra, podemos agregar una terminación y la palabra cambia completamente. Podemos hacer sustantivos, verbos, adjetivos, ¿ok? En este caso, vamos a usar sustantivos. Esa vocabulary says, use the nouns given to form adjectives and complete the sentences. Entonces, tenemos lo que son sustantivos y los vamos a cambiar poniéndoles una terminación diferente para hacer los adjetivos. Por ejemplo, la palabra peace, ¿ok? Ese es un sustantivo, paz. Para cambiar, hacerlo, por ejemplo, una persona pacífica o una ciudad pacífica, podemos decir peaceful. Entonces, para cambiar esta palabra tenemos que agregar una sílaba, en este caso, full, para cambiar de sustantivo a adjetivo, ¿ok? For example, number 1, I think life in the country is more peaceful than life in the city, okay? Now, number 2, Shayla called the police because she saw a mystery. If we change it, mysterious man in the garden, okay? I want you to think about the others. Try to do them, okay? Pausan el video, tratan de hacerlo. Si no están muy seguros, igual piensen en algunas opciones. Ahorita vuelven a poner el video y vemos respuestas, ¿ok? Okay, now that you have done everything, let's check. Number 3, the traffic on the Highfield Road is very dangerous for children, okay? Number 4, the internet is really, we have use, we need the word useful, útil. Number 5, we couldn't go sailing today because it was too wind, es viento. En el caso de cuando hace mucho viento es ventoso, so windy, okay? Number 6, it's too in this cafe, I can hear you. Noise, noisy, para ser un adjetivo ruidoso. Number 7, the doctor said that Perry is a very healthy young boy, sorry. And the last one, my exams went well, so I'm quite hopeful about my marks. Recuerden, para hacer de sustantivos adjetivos, podemos usar full, O-U-S, como mysterious and dangerous, o la Y, windy, healthy, noisy, okay? Very good. If you have any questions, leave your comments, guys, or text me, remember, okay? Always. Now, for the next part, we have grammar. Este ya lo han visto antes, relative pronouns. Son las palabritas que usamos para who, las palabritas como who, which, and that, para hacer referencia a algo que ya es mencionado, ¿ok? Recuerden, el who y el that se pueden usar para personas. El which es para cosas, ¿ok? O animales o ideas, ¿ok? El who solamente es para personas. Sé que pueden usar el that y muchos lo hacen porque lo puedes usar con los dos, pero también quiero que se enseñen a diferenciar y a usar el who y el which. Solamente tienen que recordar, el who es para personas, el which es para cosas, animales o ideas, ¿ok? Es todo lo que tienen que recordar con eso, ¿ok? So let's do this exercise. It says complete the sentence using who, which, and or that, ¿ok? Entonces, vamos a evitar usar el that. Quiero que usen el who y el which para que vayan más o menos diferenciando, ¿ok? For example, number 1, it says William Frank is the man who the race. The man. Estamos hablando de una persona. So vamos a usar which o vamos a usar who. William Frank is the man who won the race. Okay. Now number 2, camels are animals, live in the desert. Animals. We're referring to animals. So which or who? Which. Very good. Now, I want you to do number 3, 4, 5, and 6, and we're going to check. Pausan el video, hacen la 3 a la 6 y revisamos respuestas. Okay, number 3, this is the shopping center. Opened, which or that opened last month. Number 4, there is the woman, person, used to look after us. Who? Those are the CDs. CDs are things, not people. So, which? And that new student invited to the party. A student, it's a person. So, who? Very good. How was it? Esto es súper fácil, ¿no? Solamente recuerden, el who es para personas, el which es para cosas, animales o ideas. Así de fácil. Sé que es más fácil usar el that, pero evítenlo. Mejor traten de acostumbrarse a usar which and who. All right. We're going to do this listening exercise. It says you have on the text, listen to the new bulletin and complete the sentences. So you're just going to listen and complete with whatever you hear. Right?
4, listen. Listen to the news bulletin and complete the sentences.
And now for the news in brief. The whole country woke up this morning to find everything covered in white. The snow created problems on many roads, and students didn't go to school today because they were closed. It seems like the weather will continue until Tuesday, so be careful on those icy roads. There was a huge fire today at a cinema in Manford. All the audience managed to get out of the building, and firefighters spent all afternoon trying to put it out. Tragically, 2 firefighters who got stuck in the building were very badly injured. Paramedics took them to hospital straight away, but they died soon after. Sports now, and over to the other side of the world in sunny Australia. The person who won the Princeton Open Tennis Championship is 19-year-old Roger Woods. It was a successful championship for him. He won the final match 6-4, 6-2, 6-3, and he's looking forward to his next championship in South Africa. Finally, there was a lot of excitement today at the Jameson Gallery in Portsmouth. The gallery bought a Van Gogh painting from a businessman in the USA. He has got many more paintings at home and says that the Van Gogh was the one which he really loved, and he wanted the world to have the chance to see it. Before the Van Gogh, the most expensive painting that the gallery owned was worth 100 million. Now, at 152 million, the Van Gogh is one of the most expensive in the country. That's all for now. More news in an hour.
So how was the listening? ¿Cómo estuvo el listening? ¿Estuvo complicado? Si no entendieron o tuvieron problemas con las preguntas, atrasen un poquito el video y vuelvan a escuchar el listening, ¿ok? No importa las veces que lo hagan, recuerden que es práctica para su habilidad auditiva. Entonces, si ustedes no entendieron muy bien, retrasen un poco el video, vuelvan a hacer el audio, ¿ok? Si lo necesitan hacer 3, 4 veces, háganlo, ¿ok? So let's check answers, okay? On number 1, it says work closed today because of. So the first part would be schools today off the snow, because of the snow, okay? Entonces había mucha nieve, entonces tuvieron que suspender clases. Number 2, 2 died in a fire. 2 firefighters died in a fire in Manford. Number 3, Roger Woods won a tennis championship in Australia. And number 4, Jameson Gallery bought a painting that cost 152 million. How was it? Okay. Recuerden, en caso de que no les haya ido muy bien en el listening, regrésenlo para que revisen respuestas. Okay. Es solamente práctica, entonces no quiero que ay, me salió todo mal y ya, no. Si quieren, pueden hacer la práctica de nuevo. Now, listen, we're going to check a little bit on the workbook that you guys are going to work this weekend. Now, on the first exercise, we have vocabulary. Complete the words in the box. Aquí la tenemos, the words with the words in the box. For example, design, town hall. El town hall es como, aquí en la ciudad podría ser como tipo el ayuntamiento o algo así. A headline from the newspaper. A dream, mysterious organizer. Es alguien que organiza algo. Colorful and sorry. For example, on number 1, it says, I feel for George, he lost his mobile phone. Feel sorry, right? That is for the first exercise. Now, on the second exercise, en este van a cambiar los sustantivos que tienen en el cuadro por adjetivos. Recuerden, pueden ponerle full, os o la Y. En el caso de taste, lo cambiamos a tasty. Care, careful, right? Fun, funny. Poison, poisonous, probablemente. Thirst, thirsty. Beauty, beautiful. And help, helpful. These chips are really tasty, okay? Entonces, más o menos lo que tienen que hacer es cambiar los sustantivos por adjetivos usando ya sea la Y, full o os. On the next exercise, you just have to complete the sentences using who, which, or that. En el caso de that, recuerden que mejor hay que usar which or who, right? For example, I entered an art competition last month, but I didn't win. The girl who won, okay? On the next exercise, basically same, right? Vamos a usar lo mismo, which and that. And you have to cross out the extra on the next exercise, okay? That's the woman who she won the competition. En este caso, en las oraciones, ya que ponemos who or which, no podemos poner ni she, ni it, ni her, okay? Nada de eso, no se puede repetir. En este caso, sería, we cross out she. On the next one, show me the shoes that you bought them yesterday. That you both yesterday, hasta ahí. And next exercise, it says join the sentences. Entonces van a unir las oraciones usando el who, which, or that. If the pronouns can be omitted, put them in brackets. Si en caso de que no tengas que ponerlo, pues nada más lo ponen en paréntesis. En este caso, number 1, it says Brenda is feeding a dog. She found it in the garden. So Brenda is feeding a dog, which she found in the garden. Which she found. Y ya no ponemos el it, porque ya tenemos which, que es para dog. Okay. Number 2, every Saturday we play football in the park. It's near our school. We play football in the park, which is near our school. Okay. Eso van a hacer con los demás. And the last exercise is complete the sentences with who, which, or that, and your own ideas. Aquí ustedes van a completar la oración con sus propias ideas, pero tienen que agregar el who o el which. Por ejemplo, en el número 1, my best friend is a person who, y ahí pueden agregar who I know for 10 years or since I was in kindergarten, okay? Van a usar el who y van a usar información extra sobre ustedes. Okay? So that's it for today, guys, for this video. Si no, voy a tratar de subir el video mañana mismo, en la mañana o a mediodía. Lo que pasa es que tuve unos problemitas con mi computador, pero voy a subirles también la lección 8B, ¿ok? Para que trabajen esta semana con la 8A y 8B. En el transcurso de la semana les voy a dar instrucciones para lo del examen oral. Prometo que no va a ser muy complicado. Vamos a tratar de hacer esto lo más flexible posible y les voy a platicar sobre la dinámica. También quiero preguntarles a ver si están de acuerdo, ¿ok? Entonces, en el transcurso de la semana yo les dejo mensajitos en WhatsApp y pues sus papás están al tanto, pero quiero que también ustedes se involucren en estas decisiones, ¿no? So, I send you another video tomorrow, guys. Meanwhile, start working with this. See you soon. Take care. All right. And well, take care. I'll see you very soon.